Shining, shining like a diamond. I see people watching.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla if you're new here, and today's video is going to be a drugstore makeup tutorial. I have been trying out a lot of different makeup products these last couple months, trying to find some dupes for some higher end makeup products that I really love, and I actually ended up finding a lot of really great dupes. So I'm going to be showing you guys all of that in this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with all my videos, and with that being said, let's just get into it. Okay, so starting off with foundation, I love the IT Cosmetics CC cream. It's high coverage and it is SPF 50, so I wanted to try and find a drugstore dupe for this. And what I ended up finding was mixing these two foundations. This Dream Urban Cover by Maybelline is SPF 50, but it wasn't as high coverage as the IT Cosmetics one. So I decided to mix the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and it actually is very similar to the IT Cosmetics CC cream. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I have this one in the shade 112 Natural Ivory, and this one is in the shade N1 through 2 Soft Ivory. So pretty much the lightest shades for both of these, but I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge and go ahead and blend these together. I'll do about a pump of that, and then a little bit of this, and mix this, and I just mix it on the back of my hand, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it in all over my face. So that is all of that blended in. It is very similar coverage to the IT. If you are okay with having it more sheer, if you like your makeup more sheer, you could definitely just go ahead and use this. It does have the SPF 50 in it, so that's really nice. But if you did want a little more coverage similar to the IT Cosmetics, yeah, definitely try mixing in this foundation with that. But moving on to concealer, my favorite high-end concealer is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have it in the shade Vanilla. So I wanted to find a dupe to this. So what I ended up finding was this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I actually really like this. I might even like this better than the NARS concealer, so I think I'm going to start using this one. But I got it in the shade 5 Ivory. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in a triangle shape under my eyes like that, and then in my T-zone a little bit, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and blend this out with my Beauty Blender as well. So then moving on to powder, I actually use this powder on a daily basis, so I didn't even need to find a dupe for it, but it is the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Translucent. I do really like the Laura Mercier setting powder, but I usually only use this on like when I really need my face set, like when I'm going out or taking pictures, something like that, just because it can get kind of messy. So I do really like this powder for just a day-to-day look. And all the brushes I use are the Sonia Kashuk, however you say that, from Target, and I bought them in a little pack, so I will try and find that and link that down below. I'm just gonna set under my eyes and in my T-zone, just kind of where I put my concealer. So moving on to blush, I've really been liking this Tower 28 blush from Sephora, and so I wanted to find a dupe for this, and this is in the shade Magic Hour. So my dupe for this is this ColourPop blush sticks. It is in the shade Mini Me, and it looks like this. And so I am just going to take my fingers and kind of get some off of that, and then rub it into my cheeks. And then moving on to bronzer, I have used this bronzer for so long. I honestly like it better than a lot of my high-end bronzers that I use, but it is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and it looks like it's just in the shade Bronzer. I think it's just the original one, but it looks like that. And so I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I kind of do my bronzer in like this 3 shape, so just like that. And I kind of focus it more right here, but then also bring it up here and along my jawline. And then I'm also gonna pinch this brush and contour my nose a little bit. And then for eyeshadow, I love the Naked 3 palette, but I really only use a couple shades out of it. Specifically, my favorite shade is this Dust shade. This is kind of glittery, sparkly pink, and I normally put it on my eyelid right at the end. So I wanted to try and find that, find a dupe for that shade specifically. So first I'm going to start out with this e.l.f. palette. It is in the shade Rose Water. I believe it's called the Bite Size Eyeshadow in the shade Rose Water. Looks like this. I think it was only $3 at Target, so definitely a lot more affordable than the Naked palette. So first I'm going to take this shade and kind of brush it all over my eyelid. I kind of focus it in the crease, but I do bring it all over the eyelid. And then next I'm actually going to go back to this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and focus this on the crease. So then I'm going to take this lightest shade and actually just use my finger and pat it onto my eyelid. And then I'm also going to take this ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow in the shade Ladybird. Looks like this. And I am also just going to take my finger and pat it onto my eyelid and focus this one kind of more in the middle of my eyelid. And then also bring a little bit out into the inner corner of my eye and under my eyebrow. Then I'm going to go back to the bronzer and just do a little bit more in the crease here. So then for my eyeliner, I'm just going to take this little eyeliner brush and go in with, from that same e.l.f. palette, that darkest shade. And just get some of this. And actually just use this as my eyeliner. So then I'm just going to brush my eyebrows out a little bit. And my favorite eyebrow gel at the moment is this Glossier Boy Brow. And I actually found a really close dupe to this. So here is what this looks like. The brush looks like. I have this in the shade Blonde. And the dupe I found for it is by ColourPop. It is the Brow Boss Gel in the shade Blonde. And it actually has a pretty identical brush. And I have been using this a lot recently, and it's honestly, I can't really tell a difference between this and the Glossier, so definitely recommend checking this brow gel out. But I'm just gonna go ahead and fluff up my brows a little bit. I love this brow gel because it just kind of fills it in a little bit and keeps my eyebrows in place all day. Next, I am going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. I have this eyelash curler by Tweezerman, and I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. So then for mascara, I love this Marc Jacobs, let's see, Major Volume Mascara, and it looks like this. Here's what the brush looks like. I like the really thick mascara brushes. So the dupe I have for this is this Voluminous Lash Paradise, and I have it in the shade Black, and it is by L'Oreal, and you guys have probably seen this. It's pretty popular right now. I actually tried this for the first time last year and really liked it. It's supposed to be a really good dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara, and it actually is pretty identical to that mascara, pretty similar brush head, but this is also a good dupe for this Marc Jacobs mascara I've been liking. I will say, if you have really dry eyes like I do, like I'm constantly blinking really hard during the day, mascara tends to get under my eyes pretty easily. This will last me for pretty much the whole day, but by the end of the day it starts to kind of get under my eyes, where the Marc Jacobs one does not. But if you don't have to worry about dry eyes or anything like that, this is a really good mascara. So first I'm just gonna do a swipe behind my eyelash, and then I'm gonna start going up, and I kind of do this shaking motion and kind of focus towards the inner part of my eye. So once I do one coat of that, I'm actually going to go back and do one more quick coat of this. So this is how the mascara turned out. I actually was going to use this L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara for this drugstore tutorial, but after trying it out for a few days, I don't know, I used to love this mascara when I was younger, but it definitely is more like of a lengthening mascara than a good volumizing one. I felt like it was making my eyelashes look kind of spidery and really skinny, so this is definitely a good lengthening mascara if you already have thicker eyelashes, but I really like this mascara for the like kind of thicker look. But yeah, both pretty good mascaras. I definitely like this one better for my eyelashes. So then lastly, I'm going to show you what lip product I love from the drugstore, and I have loved these lip glosses for a long time now. It's the NYX Butter Glosses, and I actually have them in a lot of different shades, but for today I'm going to use the shade Creme Brulee, and I love them. They last a really long time, and they're super moisturizing. My lips get dry pretty easily, but I never have a problem with these. So I'm going to do this. And here's what that looks like. So that is going to be it for today's drugstore makeup tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you'd like to see more makeup videos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!
Shining like a diamond. I see people watching. Perfect, hourglass timing. Good things come to those who wait.